Some people say we live in a world of irreconcilable differences. Others say that true peace, lasting peace, can't be obtained because we haven't found a way yet to change the human heart. I took a journey once with a warrior named Minkayani down a remote river deep in the Amazon basin of Ecuador. The events of that journey will challenge what a lot of people say. To understand what brought us to the river on that day, you need to know about Minkayani and his people, the Wadani. You see, our story was set in motion before I was even born. Minkayani was just a boy. Minkayani had grown up in the rainforest, living the same way the Wadani people had lived since the beginning of time. The fierceness of the Wadani tribe was legendary. More than half of all the Wadani died from the spears of other Wadani. And this cycle of revenge spearing had brought them to the brink of extinction.
Guimba na Canea.
Muna sesia nem hutikane I haure wa manea. Muna sesia nem muna I haure bena manea. Idira muna heru bumu sesa haure. Sesa muna kincha basi bura beusia.
Ne mona samambu.
Kajali zesi Guimba na Canea. Na Guimba na Canea da Jumara Kwesi bari buru dai bara kopedia.
Kain to tapeusi samambi. Na wena ku warsa nembut hokinaka. Na ngaure rukuna da chokodi kanya.
Puta bei vuru muna sawa bei.
Mikayani zeta nama. Tajumana menane te tamea. Kira kawa jipapa unubi.
Oti taira ununie.
Muna tama du hundriye.
Itebe wari wuri.
Mama mutikika.
Encima, imagínate, no estoy, yo estaba parado detrás del arco cuando dije, se
Ah, dia pura beadia.
Antira maju buru.
Buka kuara kopedia.
Terama badi urkanti chumni.
¡Cuidado! ¡Dispárale! ¡Dispárale, idiota! ¡Dispárale!
¡Solo tengo una bala! ¡Ahí hay otros!
Oh, ever since I was a boy, I loved making things with my hands. Mom and Aunt Rachel have said that Dad and I were very much alike that way. I was 8 years old when we made a model plane together. That was the time when Dad was first looking for the Waodani. I had heard the violent stories of the Waodani. Everyone near the jungle did. Dad said he saw their violence as a trap, like a prison that they couldn't escape from on their own. He would make flights as often as he could, try to find one of their small villages. That was the only time I was afraid when he was flying. I'm guessing Mikayani must have been around 20 years old when he first saw my father's plane. It's a guess because the Wadani don't mark time. To this day, Minkayani doesn't know his actual age.
Minkayani wera na dajia chichari kanea. Umana no menani wera na hanapanua. Hua kazai.
Mama rai mama bahawa osia.
Yara itu bokosima.
Di jiakrin cha buzigir. Ano menani hanabal. Behodezida.
Miyazi bai mamara beaya.
Wera na hanapanua. Imama kanya kanya.
Yara de beadito, vidota beadita. Kova tani mana de beadita.
Shell 5-6 Henry.
South section clear.
Roger that.
Alright, I'm going down for a closer look.
Kimi wai baka bane to Ronaldo Musia.
Contact Sector 6. Do you copy? Shell.
Roger that.
Shell!
I said contact. Woo! We found him. North corner, Sector 6.
Mom?
Do you copy? At Second River, south of the quarter line.
Mom? Mom? Stevie boy?
Contact! Sector 6! Do you copy?
Contact Sector 6. Roger that.
I'm going around. I saw one. I know I did.
Minkaya imamara busubura bari soera tabe.
The days that followed were like Christmas. Our home was kind of a base for everyone who lived in the jungle. Dad would fly them in and out of remote airstrips, bringing them supplies. But those missionaries, the families that came to our house to celebrate finding the Wadani, they were special. The Elliots, the Macaulays, the Flemings, and the Udarians. They were closer to us than any blood family.
And the bucket turns in an even bigger circle. So
Of course it does.
Dad, of course, was always forging ahead.
Jim, just watch me. Look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let out so much line that the drag of that line is gonna work with centrifugal force. You see that? And as I keep the airplane in that tight, continuous turn, oh wow, look at that. Huh? The bucket stays in almost exactly the same spot. It hardly moves.
In theory. In theory.
In theory.
Do you know what theory is?
Theory.
You believe me?
You know what this means?
This is it. We made contact.
Actually, Nate, I've made some contact of my own. I've been learning some Waodani phrases from Dayuma. Oh, come on, buddy, just relax. Look, I've been very careful about this. Rachel knows absolutely nothing about this. Do you realize what that means?
It means it's time to rejoin the planet.
It means that I can say Sambua John. Where's the John in Waodani?
Uncle Jim. You wanna try this one?
Shouldn't you tell Rachel?
No.
She understands the language better than any of us.
Betty, I tell my sister. She's gonna go tell her superiors next. We're gonna still be talking about this in 2 years. We don't have 2 years, Betty. The Waodani are killing so many people. The government's under pressure. They're gonna bring in troops. We have one chance to reach these people. Now, this is it.
If Nate's bucket drop really works, and he thinks he can find a place on the river to put the plane down, maybe a sandbar. Hey! We'll call it Palm Beach!
Jim.
Oh, come on!
Rip Tarzan, sleep in treehouse, eat lunch.
Jim, this is not a picnic. No one's ever made contact with these people and lived to talk about it.
We'll have our guns. If it comes to it, we'll shoot in the air. The Indians always run from guns.
They always run, Olive.
And what if they don't?
Graba la Yuma come si dà! That was incredible! The guys are never gonna believe it! This is fantastic! Woo!
Aunt Rachel lived in a remote Quechua village that bordered Waodani territory. She was 12 years older than Dad and helped raise him. I knew Dad was protecting her by keeping the Waodani contact a secret. I just wanted someone to protect Dad.
Ela, Shell calling Ela, over. Ela, this is Shell, over.
Stevie, what a wonderful surprise. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, Aunt Rachel. I'm good. But I'm preparing a little surprise for Mom, and I need some help.
A surprise? Sounds great. Fire away.
Well, Mom wanted Dad to speak at least one line in native dialect properly. But now you're driving her nuts.
Hey, don't be so hard on him. His Quechua's not that bad.
No, not Quechua. Waodani.
Waodani? Why?
Because he wants to be able to greet Dayumi next time she comes.
All right. What do you have in mind?
Something simple. Like, I'm your friend.
So, you want I'm your friend in WoW.
Your sincere friend.
Well, that's an easy one. Just repeat this after Dayuma.
Hi, Dayuma.
Hello, Steve.
We say bua.
Bua.
Bia.
Bia.
Unubua.
Unumbua. Bua, Bia, Unumbua.
Bia bua.
Muy pa. Muy para narita mana. Pandai na, jauh saja rabaya.
Arriba para! Osira moi para! Zera bu! Ki ande ara! Warba! Beasida! Ui para! Warba! Buena na, hobi data. Moi para haura nata. Embera kadru asia. Anjen benana basita baluru. Echa diuira tai wasia. Busida nampa.
Kena marito muno wakira bumba bumena wudura kikajura.
Menana hitasita. Warapo wana.
Must be a very special bird. Here we go.
Tayo maya muna sa data. Mucho para tayo pa may data. Wala tayo maya kailangan ko nga.
Anytime, buddy.
Stevie boy, lunch. Honey, your daddy won't be back for hours.
I'm not hungry.
I knew we had a small runway. I tried to imagine Dad landing on the river sandbar he'd found near the Wadani village. I told him I wished I could be there with him. He said, "Don't worry. You will be."
Come on.
Wanna go, Mama? Go, Mama? Go throw rocks in your hand? Oh, my little girl. Be good.
Son, you know, I can leave that here. You just say the word. Hmm? Good boy.
Let's get it in the airplane. Guess that's it.
Do you know how far away the sun is?
93 million miles.
Do you know that that's a fraction of how much your daddy loves you?
If the Waodani attack, will you defend yourself? Will you use your guns?
Son, we can't shoot the Waodani. They're not ready for heaven.
We are.
Promise me one thing. Just one.
One thing. Sound like your mother.
If you get in a jam, a real jam, then promise me you'll say these words to them.
What words?
The Rob Downey words. They mean, I am your friend. Your sincere friend. Bua Bia Unumba.
Bua Bia and
Numba.
Numbwa. Bua Bia Numbwa. Right?
Yeah.
Everything then? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Back to me.
Right?
See you on the radio. Be a good boy.
Love you, Dad. Love you.
Wengongi Daijaba! Mira Jaba!
Wengongi Daijaba!
Mira Jaba!
Wengongi Daijaba!
Roger. What do you think?
All this preaching in the jungle? How long before the monkeys get saved? At least if they do, we'll know someone's listening.
Anjiraba kare a una kainganan.
자, 왜나 갖다 봐. 아니, 때시대 와이.
Una tororama wanya. Aku de wanya da jumai da sokai buka waya.
Ingara haurida wesida tai wase mahode.
Mana kima de maunya.
Muna wanya. Muna wanya.
Ninki we dikina da puti kima. Mai ule ninki ya beya.
Itu buta tua. Muna mea wanya.
Gentlemen, we got company.
Mira Jaba! Mira Jaba! Mira Jaba! Abare Bia Jaba.
My name is Ed. What is your name?
Unu kinamba munja bana da Jumaina. Samabu banaka pananita punua. Da Jumaina samabu. Panamu ne tedi te pune da chicharra tedi.
Maybe her name is really, really long.
Panamu te tedi rumura puisi da wain te bua. Panamu te tedi te pune da chicharra tedi.
Itu tak cuma main. Itu tak cuma main.
All right.
Itu tak cuma main.
I don't know.
Make the gun.
Itu tak cuma main.
Yeah.
Tak cuma main.
All right. Yeah. Airplane. Okay. Yeah, that's what you want? Guess we're gonna go for a ride.
Trying to get out of the airplane right above the village.
Buat Jumaina no sika.
Nengkayani kimut. Itu tak kabut di kuna suntua.
If they saw him, they know we're friendly.
Thank you. Panamu na kiran jubolete da kada Jumaina kudera.
We don't understand you. Go up. Pete? Up? Pete, come here. I don't know.
I checked my notes. They speak so fast.
Nantorana da ci bedare un'inaka.
Gimana budak samawa? Gimana?
Supper time.
Gimana budak samawa?
Mena kata tu, kaso kata. Tranca kata, tewana kina, ni kaso kata. Koi kene han tu. Kai tu tabe. Iso betabe. Akan mutu.
She just proposed to you, Roger.
Kana udah munca mana maku? Sama itu bau le buma. Main kamu lah sama udah buma. Corona bebe si tahu. Main kamu te orang ode masih.
Ama hingara kuda sesida.
Mungkin apa sih tak cuma era? Aja pernah teh apa sih tak? Tak cuma biar deh.
Gimana mana kak?
Saya da Jumaina unu nasi da makin coba kina corona kabua.
Kana taji na chikena ni. Torona na mana taji tote para. Torona taji na pa pana wata. Mume sa mai trabalho. Mikai, pasa quem chabu.
harasida! Anjia! Tayo may basida! Wadi ka na ta harasida ng kiwi!
Owa tarabasa bata kasita. Kajo mena koya kasita. Anji dah taji rata bakena na sa. Kia wala tarabu kabu. Tajira anji ta bade anjaru tajira bade. Ari ta dai.
Here, don't drink it all. What are you trying to say, Petey? Missionaries! What?
Mira Jabba. Mira Jabba.
Joe, come in!
Nubuwa. Nubuwa.
Habe torana bagi tuan ini.
Tajira ra ubudada.
Tajina ni minonia anjira bulu tuan peti kana.
Mano hengara.
Uno naya. Tahu itesi.
Kiruduano adashirame.
Rachel, it was so hard for Nate not to tell you.
So far, we found 4 of them. Jim, Roger, Pete.
What about it?
Keach told me that they found him in the water at the edge of the beach. And by the time we got there, the water had come up and had carried him away. And Mary Lou, I wanted so badly to go get him.
And there's still a chance?
No, ma'am. Keach was positively identified him here. They took his wristwatch to prove it was him.
And Nate?
We found Nate in the river right near Palm Beach.
Torna po ato nusia. Gimana kaya se osia?
Enatata muna.
Demi ba crude wa marisia. Gimana bura chupiai te pua. Gimana kaya se osia?
Muna se va.
Kaya se osia gimana? Gimana kaya se
Chiquita,
osia?
muna peminata chiquita.
Bura bandaya. Ana puta padi.
Nem que se ossa si ti guarda la muna se guarda. Mikael! mikayani muna beana mikayani muna kariban. Muna sakay bata mikayani muna kinajubuli ata mikayani. Muna beana ata mikayani. Muna sakay bata mikayani kinajubuli ata muna beana.
Ya buah bela kiraka.
Buat tamai ranjiro menabel dia.
Namen ada hoin. Nama hoin.
Kimae samabu.
Kimada simuta bu kimarata.
Tamete tadiata.
Muar makini.
Tamete tadiata.
Kiniemo.
Tamete tadiata. Tamete tadiata. Kimae samabu. Tamete tadiata. Tamete tadiata.
Not your friend anymore. Not anybody's friend anymore.
Rubia Unugua, Steve Saint.
Didn't work.
Don't touch that too quickly. You know hurting a dog won't help.
Gimana? 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 Megamo! 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 Not this, my family! My family! Keep your family! I'm sorry. No. Sorry.
Dayuma was never the same after that day. The cycle of violence that her family had lived in had come around to catch her again. She began to talk about returning to her tribe so that they would know that not all foreigners kill. It wasn't very long before her family provided her the opportunity. Her sister Gimari and Mother Akawa were still looking for her. And now they were desperate enough to take their chances with the foreigners, just as she had done years before.
Diabua, Gimade, Macao, Gimade.
¡Encontramos sus lanzas!
¿Les quiere disparar? ¿Esto lo que quiere?
Estas mujeres están muertas, señorita. ¡Muertas!
Nosotros las regresaremos.
If Kimade and Akao had not been women, they would have been killed. So Dayuma believed that women going to her family might be shown the same mercy.
Gracias, Juan. Vaya.
Yo me quiero acabar ese barro de Buda. Ada kira kita besi dah hingga ba.
Gira mi kayani ka bua. Humada jira de bemara wadane aba unwe bua.
Ijira da Jumaeta.
Mikayane wakaoba humata idebema.
E warisa mua bua krinche babaria mi kayani. Druda bera moi padeba. Gimade kira kamea.
How about that?
How about get up, boy?
I don't like this, Mommy.
It's just a game, honey, to see who can touch the most.
Kimi ba kuru de bema ba? Da sira po wa da tia be tiburu.
Pode gira poia de daea.
Kan kita karea ko da dia.
Kimira mamura I gina kari Bavaria. Muanua bua bia bua.
Toraraba kimira poia huma be daea. Wegongi ba kimi ba hara mia be daea bia buta. Wegongi ba kimi ba hara mia be daea bia buta.
Ingarawa sawaka wapuru. Wegongi ma wa harabuda.
Wengongi ba harasia idiote. Bubesia mia beira kajiru buta.
Ma koneva buda bedala samabu. Wa kuidata.
Kimi warata harate ate seta. Bia buka bara mara da jirame bate seta.
Sama pana ta nama tai ma pana ne jadi. Mande pana pena tai uma peda peda ta.
Na buena número no menani. Nanto yo mai ode.
Ma koneva peda buda la mua kuidata. Nara wena na ta pie ne pene sidara. Mia sua super dia.
Na buena número pe dia.
Nkayani. Anjira wena na watu ana.
Na! Munusia! Wada hingara dede! Muhuaba tasia! Wada da yume basiburu. Tare biasi moipa. Kaga baba yasi! Bu emberara miasuba! Pusesa Kento! Yaba wera Nemo! Moipa! Moipa omae no menani! Moipa bea bua! Daiba bea dia! Buda que la tiraca en homenani.
Muara beakabu.
Buda basiburo. Buda da yumea.
Kanea kinimi da obezita. Taiba kinezita. Mena anjia duab.
Bedea de sesida wa dani rama wara karea we gongina. Jira bia mia beate. Wasa da vasida. Ejubea besita. Anjira bia pena ni karea. Baritua ewarite.
parecía a Juan en Galatea.
Torana para dan jira wa ba da da.
Abe de odi anjira itea. Umara mama. Donde kimo oniburu. Kanaya.
Kayan. Di kay ba puro kuwan mo?
Beso sama aku.
Toto min kayan.
Beso sama aku.
Música, Minkayan. Buat duo música.
Kimo.
Buat duo música.
Lauria ba?
Buat Davi.
Laura.
Buat Davi. Música. Ay no me nada na makasadi. Embera khajura bar de embera biya to khouda.
Kimura mumura badoa. Nemo de ijara sita ko ngongite ade ta hoita.
Ma bai uru mang de beita. Kimo kira ta khudata. Tayu ma haure ti pa ura de ko da chume ura. Ma bai ura chume beuya.
Nande nemo budara mara audigarea.
Sawa bua krinchabu, Minkayan.
Dua mara kichwa. Taya wana yari mara bakarea. Kichwa para emberara.
Muchas gracias, señores.
Mar, Katy, e Tivi. Nemo emeradas de penua. Diabuka.
That's boiled plantain mash and water.
Oh, I have so many stories about when I first came to visit Aunt Rachel in the Wadani. Let's just say there are some things you never forget. According to Wadani tradition, as my father's oldest son, I would be responsible for avenging his death. So Aunt Rachel warned me never to appear too interested in the particulars. She herself had no idea who the actual killers were. But of course, I couldn't help but wonder. That was when I first saw Minkayani. I remember feeling like I irritated him.
Nama sana embeu la kabut.
Pura saya baragarea.
Mingi. Ano menani? Ano menani na wabasida? Mingi na. Wina mai sida.
Ako sabaw ni sida. Dai to wat sida ji hirura. Tuganu me asea do barra. Ibu de kai do wanya. Miasu wa berra.
Nama ina na tataita.
Kaidera wea no menani. Biabua waigongi. Pura kaidu. Mandre anjia.
Masa,
Kana panua.
tarea dairi da hurubata.
Unusia panua. Waudani nesbear.
Mãe Berana. Mãe Bedeiuro. Andi bedai sikata. Mãe Bedeiuro.
Peude wani sikata. Puta wai ruara ta tarea bedita.
Are we going to run?
No, Stevie boy.
Wengongi harasi ke wa bedai da dairana.
We no kill. Wengongi say no. You no kill. Even spearing us, we no spear you. Anomenani very angry they say we make fever. They die. Ompo they say no. We live well.
Ompori and Dawa pleaded with their family for hours. In the end, it was the Anamanani's sickness that helped turn the tide. In the darkness, just before dawn, they became too weak to attack.
Karebata, dainana ode se sidata dimisi. Muemberana bien no muta kuamia ba.
Etata muteta. Dia tata baito. Nerata huria.
Karebadatu ma. Muemberana na bie tuano. Karebadatu ma muemberana bie tuano kuamia ba.
Kau.
Shell, this is Tijueno. We have an emergency. Over.
Tijueno, this is Shell. What's wrong, Rachel? Over.
Kimo and Dala have returned with the Aino Manani. All of them. They have polio. They're dying. Over.
Roger. You'll have to quarantine the village, Rachel. You read?
We read you, Frank. Tell everyone to pray.
Veta, Kimo. Yang pea pia pada tasau sita.
Moamiazu. Moarazia. Kimo way. Aji kiraka. Aji miazu.
Sotana katana kina panua.
Mikayani Ichia! Areida by there! Areida by there!
What's he shouting?
Ichia
He's
Mikayani!
saying no food, children will die.
Mikayani! Mikayani! Areida by there!
Quarantine meant we couldn't leave the village. No one could walk in with supplies. I felt trapped in a place that wasn't my home. Little did I know that Minkayani felt trapped as well. And this place was his home.
How are you bearing up, Rachel?
Monkeys and wild boars seem to have abandoned this part of the jungle. Thanks for the drop. Over.
This is all the medicine we have in Shell. We're bringing more down from Quito.
And we need more advice on how to keep them breathing. Maybe you could talk to Dr. Wally?
I did. You just gotta keep them moving on those teeter-totters.
But their lungs are still filling.
We'll keep you in food and medicine until the quarantine is lifted. Tell Marge Mary Lou says little Phil is fine. We're all praying for you.
Minkayani, warara bayu breka bua.
Angka, bukannya lu de que minta so carajoya. Bahana de mana.
Ijarada. Y gira que rampiaen aquí mokinaga.
Nampa sokai. Nampa sokai robo e ya babedara. Anda yume. Caraga, carabaga, babodo. Sokai basiburu.
Kayane. Tidak kau ada apa itu buah?
Kabe bagaruda pa uru lindruta. Wala goodbye. Wala kentumpol. Muharada bueba beura. Nan wanea biabu. Riburu beba uru hundrudu marahu ma. Pio jonida uma. Benedita e pai tudo. Caralho. I'm going to chemo. No human. No bukiraka. La gira de menara de todo lá. No guapa peda. No macaudea. No de menareza. Pero yo no girame. Ura poya buruma.
Nanto wata bayburu. Wata rumah bay de bakasi.
After 8 weeks, the quarantine was lifted. My mother and sister and I could finally go home. The teeter-totters had stopped, and with them, the endless cycle of revenge. The Wardani had found a reason to live differently. And in the end, that seemed to be what so many of them were waiting for.
I miss you so much.
You'll just miss the manio.
I'd like to say goodbye to Minkayan.
It's important to do what's in your heart, Stevie.
Ari dua y hombre se rude. Pia uno quería dua. Tuna neburo. Wawangongi. Dedeji. Unun. Monia antara. Mo zezaba. Ua pia numba.
After I left Minkayani, I started a new life that would take me to the United States. Aunt Rachel and I kept in touch, and occasionally I'd visit in the summers. She spent the rest of her life with the Waodani. I was living with my family in Florida when I got the news that Aunt Rachel had died. It didn't come as a surprise. We had known about her cancer. And though she came from a large family in the States, she wanted to be buried with the Waodani, who she considered to be family as well. So my wife Jenny and I traveled to Ecuador to honor her request.
What are you thinking?
How do you weigh alive? Faith?
Nemo harabe waye babe.
Via anuncia mutete bate seita.
Rabo nindo bubere. Mo kimara mo warada. Tu mo penesia joba da tora naka. Aku mo awambaya.
Buzara hamabu. Nemo hamabu. Daibu embarado. Boa casa Ibu mar.
Amasar boa.
Babe. Anjia panua guaranada. Mamina torrara wanea. Anjia o meu beui. Zokapanua irada Waodani.
Bunikin ayo sih ada cuma beda urura. Mana sih dah?
Mate buru ara mabudu.
Kayani said was there was something I needed to see. No other explanation was offered. And so our journey that had spanned 2 worlds, bridged the Stone Age and the 21st century, finally led us here, down the lonely Kurerai River.
Avión!
Is this it? Is this what happened?
Baba Badasio. Sawal daira batadea basida. Usted se va a quedar vacío. Wataniraba kencha duana kinakabuya.
What? What did he see? Tell me!
Kimo harasio wekungira. Drubara. Nina duo kiruda. Gricha sidana era ahora. Naldeo, do kiruda.
What? What?
Muzaza. Kakua.
Voices up.
Gracias.
My father lost his life at the end of the spear. And it was at the end of the spear that Minkayani and I found ours. It's true that my dad and his 4 friends were not given the privilege of watching their children and grandchildren grow up. But Minkayani is a grandfather. It's the first time in Waodani history they've ever had so many grandfathers. He's not only a grandfather to his own children, he's a grandfather to mine. My dad would have liked that. Through the years, people could always identify with our loss, but they could never imagine the way that we would experience gain.
Minkai got to come to the States, and that has started these visits. He said some of the foreigners are so nice that even when you're driving, you just stop by their houses and you go to one of the openings in their walls, and he said they just open it for you and then they start giving you food, and it's already hot and it's already cooked and stuff. He said, I see those foreigners very, very well. When Minkai came back from the States the first time, he told the people that the foreigners are really big and fat because even when they go walking, they don't move their feet. They just get on the trail and the trail moves. Well, Ompore, his wife, said, oh, you're talking wild. Minkai just kept saying, that's why all the foreigners are fat. They don't walk, they don't climb, they don't make gardens. When they got to that one, she just said, well, how are they gonna live then? Minkai said, they have these big food houses. And he said, there's just piles of food. First, there's these young people, and they're standing at the place where you go out and you smile as big as you can. And he said, they pretend like they're not seeing you. And then he said, then after a little while, then they look at you and they smile. And he said, when they smile, boom, you can just go and take all the food with you. And I said, well, it's kind of like that. So I just took out my credit card and I said, first you have to give them something like this. And Minkai looked at all of them, he smiled, and he said, they just give it right back to you. Ompore started griping at me. She said, Babe, what do you mean sending Minkai back here? He was so fat that whenever I'd say, Minkai, go out and bring some meat back for me, she said, he would just go out and he'd find a tree and he'd just mow.
Under a new sky, beyond all the fear, nothing familiar, but a voice spoken clear, surrounded by strangers, living with the same pain, a need to surrender, a love to regain. has only begun along the river, along the river. Tasting freedom once stolen away, chasing tomorrow and changing today. Two worlds collide into one new life. What once was lost, hope has found. The journey has only begun along the river, along the river. Imagine a place that's awakened. Imagine a man that's been shaken. Imagine a home that's been saved. Two worlds collide into one new life. What once was lost, hope has found. The journey has only begun along the river, along